Alden Rockwell Murphy. I'm a member of St. Anne's Parish in Old Lyme. I was delighted when Rachel asked me to record one of her BLTs. I think her blessed little thoughts have been one of the salvations of this summer. This summer has been a challenge for all of us. Many challenges indeed. One of the most distressing to me has been the heartbreaking situation of racial inequity in this country. I was particularly struck by this when John Lewis died in July. And I wrote a reflection about it for our e-blast, our newsletter at St. Anne's. And Rachel asked me if I would read this to you all. So I'm happy to do that. Finding comfort and inspiration in conviction, dignity, and song, remembering John Lewis. It's surprising sometimes how two passions one holds suddenly converge in unexpected ways. As you may or may not know, song has always been a vital part of my life and a crucial part of my involvement with St. Anne's. I am never happier or more whole than when I am lifting my voice in song with others. A new passion I've gained in the last several weeks is understanding the racial underpinnings of our country as I lament the terrible situation we find ourselves in today, and of course, in recent decades and centuries, in regard to racial inequalities. John Lewis, U.S. Congressman for 34 years, he was called the conscience of the U.S. Congress, was one of the young civil rights workers in the 1960s whose passion was to improve voter registration in the South. As he walked across the Edmund Pettus Bridge in Selma, Alabama in 1965 with 600 peaceful protesters demanding the need for voting rights, he and others were brutally beaten. Lewis died of cancer on July 17th. I was so touched when, the Sunday that he was buried, his casket was carried across the Edmund Pettus Bridge one last time in a gesture of respect. He was finally able to make that journey peacefully and uninterrupted. In a tribute to him in an issue of Time magazine shortly after his death, two friends from his organizing days of the 1960s talked about working with him in a piece entitled Singing with John Lewis. I had never associated John Lewis with singing, so this caught my eye. They said, singing was one of our primary organizing tools. John couldn't sing that well, but we all enjoyed singing. Singing brought joy and peace and calm to us. It's very difficult to organize a group of scared people in Selma, Alabama, or Albany, Georgia. But once you start singing, everyone joins in a common chord, and it gives you more power and strength. Passion meets passion, strength meets strength. Together, whether in song or in our work, we are stronger. One particular song that this all has made me think of is a spiritual that John Lewis referenced often in his interviews and throughout his life. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am alone. Through the storm, through the night, lead me light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Amen.